and welcome to the Jamie Foster Brown Show. And I am your host, Jamie Foster Brown. And today, please help me welcome reality TV star of Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Woo. Please welcome Mr. Martell Holt. How are you?
Hey, I'm wonderful.
Pleased to meet you. I'm your excellent father, a great business partner, support of your wife's business, but people are hating on you anyway because you are unapologetically a cheater. Should someone say that? Is that what we're going to say?
I don't know. I'm not going along with any of that, but Jamie and Mike. Hey, Jamie and Mike. Hey, thank you guys for having me onto the show. I really appreciate it, and for giving me somewhat of a platform to speak.
You know what? I appreciate you coming on. And that was one of the questions I was going to ask. Why do you want to come on the show? What do you want to? Do you just want people to understand your point of view, or do you just want to teach us another way of thinking about life and how life happens to us and how we maneuver it? What's the purpose of this? Because people come at you pretty hard.
Yeah, they do. They act. Yeah, they do, and I understand it too. Though I have a beautiful family. But sometimes people just realize. Well, some people think that one should do any wrong, as if they don't do any wrong. But I feel that things that we've gone through is very educational. It can help other marriages and other relationships. So I think that people really should don't throw stones too quickly, because you're going to go through something in life. We don't know what you're going to go through in life, but you're going to go through something. And like I spoke to someone on the last interview, I said that you don't want people to throw stones at you whenever you make your mistake or whatnot, So, but I have thick skin, and I go through my truth, and and the mistakes I've made, I live with it, and I try to correct it as time progresses.
Is it tiring for you to try to understand your point of view, or tell people about your point of view? Is this an educational process that in your mind that you feel that these things happen? How do you deal with it? It's not like you just went out and shot somebody, but you just feel like if I'm married, from what I've been getting from the other, interviews, if you're married, you have a right to be a man and wife in a sexual way, and that's your right. Am I wrong? This is the thing, and Melody sometimes says no, or
no. Well, this is the thing. Mm-hmm. If you're in a committed relationship,
yes, mm-hmm.
and I feel that your mate should be taken care of accordingly, whether that's making sure you're cooking. I mean, if you're the cook, make sure you cook. If it's sexual, make sure that your mate is being taken care of sexual. Because again, it's just the two of you guys, You don't want no outside people coming into your marriage. So it's like you need to take care of your home. And
I'm sorry, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So I think when people start to, now I'm not gonna say forget, would not put value on the things that they should do, I think you miss a step, and it could cause others to get into your relationship.
So if women have a lot of stuff going on inside of them, you know what I mean? We make people, we make humans. So
so you guys were built for that.
We're built for that, and so there are certain things chemically that goes on with us that we may not want to have sex, even when you have your menstrual cycle. Okay. So is the woman forgiven for that time of the month?
Of course. So, see, I never was a very, very sexual person,
No.
I'm sorry.
Are you serious? You weren't?
No, not overly sexual, no.
This is a normal thing. It's not like you requesting it every night or twice a day, right?
No.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm just making.
No. It was not. I've never been like that. Actually, over the years ago, my wife, she was more of the aggressor. But I guess as time progressed, I guess everybody gets busy. But at the end of the day, you still have to know, especially if your mate is sharing with you what needs to be done, I think that you should definitely take care of that, you know?
Do you mind people judging you? You seem to have thick skin, like you really want us to understand this. It's not just for your purpose, but I think from the male perspective, do your buddies agree with what you're doing, and do they say, "Man, why are you talking your business out in the street?" Or tell me how.
Well, no,
Mhm.
no. They understand. You know, I have a
Okay.
platform, and
Okay.
and they understand. You know, my friends were friends.
Mhm.
They understand the things that I've gone through and the things that I'm going through, and me speaking out about it. You know, because I mean, I talk to them. You know, I mean, some of my friends they've gone through some of the things I'm going through, so they help me out too on the way.
Okay.
I mean, that's the good thing. Always talking to someone that has already gone through it. You know, that's an educational moment right there, as well.
Where are you now?
So
Are you, in terms of, you're happy with where you are now with the relationships, both with the wife and
hell no. Hell no, I'm not happy right now. No, I'm not.
what do you want? What do you want right now?
No, it's not about what I want. It's just right now I'm in a position where it's still all it's new to me and it's still surreal.
Okay, go ahead. You said what?
And I said it's all new to me and it's pretty surreal that it's like um it doesn't seem real.
Oh, it
Like the
doesn't.
things that I'm going through right now, like the things that I was doing, I didn't see this moment. I didn't see that my wife was not going to be in this house and my children, we're going to be switching my children out every other week, you know?
This is
Um,
hard though. This is difficult.
oh, it's very difficult. Though I'm a strong man, you know, I'm a manly man. I have thick skin, so I don't care about what people say about me and things of that nature. Um, but I mean, it hurts, you know, because I'm a family man first.
I
I've
can
always been
see
a
that.
family man.
I could see
Yeah.
that. I'm really interested in. I think you're a very interesting person. That I feel that you're an interesting person because for you to go through this and also try to explain yourself, it's not even that you just talking for yourself. I think you're talking for all men. These are things that your buddies and friends feel like they should have their needs met um, when when they want that, right? And you don't feel like you've done anything wrong. How do you feel about that? Did you
No,
most certain?
of
Mhm,
course, of course, I've done wrong. Of course,
mhm.
I've done wrong, and I think anyone that would go out and do what we call cheating, I mean, I feel that's wrong. I mean, you shouldn't cheat. Period. I'm wrong by that.
Okay, so if
But you know, it's always gonna be a reaction to your action, no
you're
matter
act,
what it is. Though you follow me?
but you were reacting to her. Didn't you feel that she had cheated first? Was it first or she had
No,
cheated? Uh-huh.
in the beginning, no, I didn't think that
Okay.
she did some of the things that she presented to me. No, I didn't think that at first. In the beginning, I never thought that. It was more of just denying me, if anything, you know.
Mhm.
Um, but
If suppose you denied her, you know, would that how would you have, felt? Have you ever denied her at sex or anything like that?
I'm pretty sure over the years I've done things that, or I didn't do certain things that I should have done. You
Like what?
know,
Like what? Tell me.
I don't know. Probably didn't take the trash out when I was supposed to. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, those roles when you're married. You know, certain things. Like certain times she didn't cook, and I complained. You
Mhm,
know, I sat her down and had a meeting, like with her and her mom. When her
mhm.
mom moved up here to us, I
Okay.
sat them at my dinner table, like, hey, listen, you guys got to start cooking. My kids shouldn't be eating out. You know, yeah, I said y'all need to figure out who's gonna cook today and who's gonna cook in 2 days.
So why wasn't
Um,
she cooking? Was it because of the business that she was so busy? You think?
no one is ever too busy to do certain things that you should do, especially um, when you have a man that's handling business. Because I would say that no matter what, this is my thing too. If
Mhm,
your man is handling his business,
mhm.
bringing in money, and once your man say that you need to do certain things, like, hey baby, listen, Just make sure dinner is cooked. You know, you don't have to. I mean, like I know you setting up got meetings and stuff, but like that's secondary. You know,
No,
like you don't have to go out and break your neck to make money. If that's taken care of.
what I'm noticing from you. I was married 46 years. I had a slam dunk husband. I mean, amazing. And
What kind of dunk though? What kind of dunk? What kind of slam dunk?
well, we worked on the business together. We worked to he actually he left his job to come and build sister to sister. You know, so
Okay.
we had, yeah, and we had a lot of fun. But there were some times that it was difficult, but we enjoyed each other.
Yeah.
And there was a time that we kind of broke up a little bit, but the friendship was there, and the fact that he had gotten behind me and made me grow in the business, which I understand you did this for your wife also, right? With
Yeah.
Melody. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I would definitely say that we I was definitely Melody's support. I was the person who pushed her, even
Mm-hmm.
when she didn't know what to do. I was that person who kind of
Right,
like guided her, you
right,
know.
right.
Um, but yeah, I was 110% behind her. Yeah.
But when did the disconnect happen? When how far into the marriage was it that look you got disappointed at that point that she wasn't taking care of the physical side that was so necessary for you?
Well, you know, at times I guess I was being a little selfish though,
Uh
honestly.
huh. Uh huh.
Because I said I was being a little selfish.
Yes, I'm listening. Hmm.
Um, I could have handled the situation differently, even though I have a quote unquote an excuse or I have a reason for my actions. I still could have handled it differently. You know,
How could
I
how,
um
how could you have done it? Now that you think about it, what would you have done?
I mean I could have sucked it up and not
Yes,
cheated. You know what I'm saying?
yes, yes.
If my wife don't want to cook for a week or she don't want to give me sex for a month, I mean suck that shit up and don't and just you know shit. I don't know. Do something else. I don't know. I haven't. I still don't have that figured out to this day.
You don't
Okay.
have it figured. Would you don't want you guys don't want to get back together, huh? At all. That's not gonna would that happen? Is that as you
And
all grow, as you mature, and things change, and the
yeah,
children are growing and stuff.
yeah.
Would that be a possibility
Anything is possible, but like right now, you know, we really focus on the children. You
on the
know,
children? Okay.
on co-parent and things of that nature. But I mean, you know, you never know. You know, Melly has been my rock, my best friend for the last what 13 years. You know, we've done so much. We've gone so many places. We have 4 children together. You know, so it's like I mean, I don't know.
Have
I
you
mean,
ever?
it was a beautiful thing what we had though, you know?
I can see it in your face as you're talking. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
I really can. I mean, you remind me of my husband. I mean, he would do everything. I had that dude. He was just awesome. So I I,
Yeah.
I kind of look at it like, wow, you all built all that together, and then you know the one thing, and sex is very important, especially with women. How would she have acted if you denied her? Was she? Did you ever deny her? You?
When it comes to my be a little bit more specific.
If she wanted to have sex, did you ever deny her?
Um no.
No, not even if you were mad at her or anything like that.
Um you know, I can't recall. I
Okay.
really can't recall, but I doubt it.
Okay. Do you like having two women or two? Do you think a guy should have two or three women around? Is that something like the Muslims do? They have two or three wives, and so that if one wife is not feeling up to it or pregnant or something like that, they go to the next. Would that have been something you would have been interested in? That's a different way of looking at things.
Not honestly, I think any man
Uh huh.
would definitely want that.
Yeah.
I think any man would want that. If he says that he wouldn't want that, I mean he's a lie.
How were you raised, and what do your parents say about this situation? Tell me.
Well, single parent household,
Hmm.
I was morbidly raised in I guess my mom taught me more of how to love when it comes to like a friend, families, and things of that nature. She always taught me how to, you hug, you kiss, you say I love you, and things of that nature. That's what my mom instilled in me. That's the same thing I instill in my children right now.
I see
They
that.
go,
I see that.
they'll greet you with a hug and yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and it's time to progress. I love you. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that my mom instilled into me. But she's never been married. But hopefully one day her ass gets married. I'll tell you that. So
Mom has never been married.
she has never been married. Yeah, which is it's such a marriage is such a beautiful thing to me. So I really hate um, that I shared in like really messing our marriage up. I hate it because I really love marriage. Like I tell my friends how beautiful marriage is and not to ever mess up. But still, when I tell them not to go out there and cheat, but you need to make sure that everything's been taken care of at the house too, though, in terms of make sure your mate, make sure y'all taking care of each other.
Well, did she cheat also? Has she ever cheated on you that you know of?
Yeah, I mean, she did. Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, she admitted to that. Yeah.
Okay, she admitted to that after she knew about you or before?
Oh, most definitely after, of course.
Most definitely after. So has
Yeah.
she been unhappy for a long time and just you just didn't know, or was it like a pop-up situation with her and the guy, or do you know
No,
anything?
no. I mean, I didn't know him. I didn't know anything about it.
So how did you take it when she told you?
But oh, um, it to me, I mean, it was a tough pill to swallow. But at that moment, I stopped
What'd you
trusting.
say?
I stopped trusting women.
Oh, you stopped trusting at that time.
Yeah, yeah.
How long had you been married when that happened?
Oh, I mean, she just broke the news. She just told me this back in April, last year, April,
What is this? Wait a minute, last year.
March, April. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, she shared that with me.
And
I
how did
mean,
she?
but she said that it's when she moved out, we kind of like got into it because she'll be the only one who would leave the house even before we had children. If we get into it a little bit, she'll leave for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we had children, she'll leave for days, for a couple of days at the most. And like I never questioned that. But now it's like I look back on it, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like,
Hmm.
where you used to go back then? Like now
Yeah.
I see that
What
I
happened?
see now that you admitted to cheating on me. But you said you had moved out and it was after I cheated on you first. So I know
Okay.
that's something good to say though.
Right.
But I look back to when you used to leave the house for a couple of days because you were mad at me. And you say you used to in a hotel, but anytime she get mad a little bit, she would be gone. So now I question those days.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's,
question those days.
yeah. But she's never. What does she do now? What's your relationship now? Do you all talk to each other, or I saw something where she was pretty
Yeah,
hostile.
she was pretty what now?
Hostile. You were trying to talk to her, and she didn't want to. Do you have love for her still?
Of course.
Do you would
Of,
you
of
like
of course.
would you like to get back with her?
Um, I can't speak on that. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't speak on that. I want to tell. I want to be truthful,
Mhm.
but I really can't right now.
No, I appreciate that. When do you think you'll marry again?
Oh, of course.
You like
Now,
being
I love being married. Yeah, I want to come home to one woman. I want that.
so.
And then some people would be like, so why did you? Damn it! I want to come home to a woman who's going to take care of me, who's going to compliment me, who's going to, I'm going to do that too. Melody wasn't lacking for anything when it came to her husband. Nothing. Like not one thing she was lacking for. She couldn't complain about anything that her husband, about me being there. Nothing. Nothing.
Well, I kind of, my husband and I have, I look at this differently because my husband and I, we had a great relationship, but I left him at some point. I think that was in our 25th year or something like that.
Ooh,
And because we
you,
were
you
married
needed
46
another
years.
man. You needed another man.
That's what I tell people. Listen, because I said, wait a minute. I would like to have a companion at this age because, but it's very difficult in terms of Black men because a lot of our men were locked up, so they've been doing 25, 30 years, that sort of thing. So I see a lot of men around here. I'm in Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have, they have issues, mental issues. They've been on drugs. They have no education. They just open up the prisons and just pour them out, which I'm pretty pissed off about
So
what they've
sad.
done
Yeah.
to our men. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's been, my husband's been dead 5 years, but he was an excellent husband. He was, but sometimes there's something inside that says, wait a minute, I'm not happy here. I'm not happy in this situation. And I cheated on him. But we got back together, And I was like, and I had to really take, why did I cheat on him? He was a wonderful guy, very, very handsome. You're a handsome guy, but he was a darling. And just as sweet as he can be. So by listening to you, how you're taking care, helped her with the business and everything. My husband did that. He built this to the sister. He built it. That was him. He left his job and he was the dude, So I really kind of, I know people are so mad at you about, you seem to be, well, I've heard is that you're arrogant and, you think that it's fair to cheat and all that. But I'm trying to get into your mindset. That's what
I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to understand that because we're so quick to damage Black men and say all Black men cheat and they do this, that, and the other. Yeah. And I don't like that.
See, that's when I speak up. I know I'm not a bad guy. I feel that any woman, I guess it's my arrogance. I feel that any woman would be happy to be with a man like me. But the thing is like. Because I've never been, I say it often, like I've never been a cheater, ever. And I've always been in relationships. I love being in relationships. When it comes to the, being romantic, when it comes to, just having fun, enjoying life. And when it comes to taking care of the children, it's like I'm on top of all of that. So it's like, and I love too, I love to love.
What does that mean? So how do you show love? A lot of women don't know that because we don't have really a great crop of guys that have been brought up to learn how to love. You know what I'm saying? That they and then we had all the drugs poured in. So explain to me what it is to be in love and how to love a woman. I mean, this is not just for me, but this is for any guy or woman that's listening at this time. What's important about that? Because you said you know how to love somebody. What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you love somebody, it's it's certain things you won't complain about. It's certain things you don't see in terms of their flaws. You don't see their flaws.
Give me an example of that. What's an example of that?
I don't know. It's like you can almost, a woman, she's lacking hair, and somehow, some way, her hair just disappeared overnight or something like that.
Okay.
But that love that you have for her is really like you just don't even see that it's gone.
It's gone, right?
You see through that,
okay.
It's just a lot of things that you don't pay attention to that she would think is flawed.
Give me an example.
You want to make her happy.
Okay.
Some of the things that. And I guess it's just the person that I am, like to this day, things I'll say this constantly because it's me and because it happens in terms of I would want us to go to the parks. I'm gonna initiate the holding hand. I'm gonna initiate the kiss. I'm gonna make sure that you have your favorite drink. I'm gonna make sure when I go into this store, Melody, I know you love donuts.
Yeah.
Make sure I come out this store with your white powdered donuts. I know what you love to drink. You love Cokes. So when I come home, I'm gonna bring you a Coke. It's like it's certain things that you just do because you care for somebody and that you want to be the best that you can be. So those are the things that I used to do you know, for Melody. You know, like anytime we go out of town or something like that, I ask you want something at the store, she might be like, no, but I'm still gonna bring these donuts back. And guess what? You're gonna eat them on down the road, or her sunflower seeds. I, I did all of that.
How did you learn that? You said your mother was never married, but was there a man in the house when you were growing up? Tell me this.
Oh man, well, she had a boyfriend,
Huh?
but I didn't see that love between them,
Oh.
which is very unfortunate, Like we didn't see the witness like the hugs, the kisses and stuff like that. Well, my mom, she was that type of person,
You're an affectionate
but it
person?
wasn't like mutual.
Are you affectionate? You're an affectionate person?
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Yeah. Well, when I
Yeah.
say that, a lot of guys, you're not just touching to have sex. You're touching because you want to touch that person and you want to
Yeah,
be
right.
close to
Like
them.
yeah, like the holding the hand, putting my arm around you and kissing you on your forehead. Yeah, I mean that's me. Yeah,
Are there a lot of women coming after you now?
a little bit,
hmm
not many, but just a little bit.
Anybody you're interested in?
Um, I guess it depends on the level of interest that one would have. So it's levels to it. So yes, I mean I have interest, but to what degree though? I'm more of a serious person. Like I don't like to roam. Regardless of Martell, yeah, I cheated. Yeah, that was one person too though. Keep that in mind. That says a lot still, regardless of what. Um, but yeah, I don't like to roam. So
Well, how is the relationship with you and the baby's mother?
what baby's mother?
The baby that you had, the woman you had sex with. What's her
Who
name?
said? Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Ariane.
Yeah,
Ariane.
yeah.
Who said we had a baby?
That's what they said. They said that you had a baby or having a baby.
Y'all had to show me some pictures. I ain't seen that. Y'all ain't showing no pictures of your girl being pregnant. Hey, listen, I know we talking about certain things on the show, so people got to tune in to the show to see how it's gonna turn out. But when it comes to y'all talking about her having a baby, her being pregnant, I don't know. We got to watch the show.
Okay.
To Love and Married Huntsville.
Are you still involved with Ariane? You still like her?
My screen froze up. What did you say now?
Yes.
Hey, Mike, are you there, Mike? Mike, gone.
Mike, no, you on your own. In this world, you on your own right now.
I don't like being on my own. I tell you that. I do not like.
You don't like that.
Own.
Tell me a little.
I need companionship. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, do you have companionship now? You're not Melody and not together. Do you have? You do have it. You found it somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I entertain. Most definitely entertain.
Okay. You entertain young ladies.
These women go make me entertain. Shoot.
They're gonna make you entertain, right?
Yeah. I don't have a choice right now.
They make you.
Yeah.
Are you
somebody coming up the steps right now? Hold on. Stop.
Are you happy? How are you feeling?
No.
No. Yeah.
I mean, overall, I am happy overall.
I really wish you all the best. I know you get beat up pretty badly, and that it's a bad thing. I think that you have reasons why there's something in the marriage that you want. You know what you want in life, and so I hope you're able to find it, and that you guys are not mad at each other, can still have a good relationship. Those children are beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. They are. I love them so much. Yeah,
I could see that. I think there's all of us have flaws, but and I certainly had it, but my husband and I got back together. We had a wonderful time. We built sister to sister. I miss him very much, and I pray that you all find happiness and have a tight unit. Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. Anything else that you can leave us with? Something that's going to be really uplifting?
No, I mean, I just hope everybody. And again, like it doesn't bother me that because everybody has an opinion about things, and And certain things that we just don't accept. And cheating is one of them. We don't accept. I don't accept it either. I don't like it. But we would definitely say that was a mistake, something that should not have happened. But going through life, you're going to encounter situations like that, and you just have to be strong enough and get back on your feet and push forward. And that's where I'm at right now. I mean, because it's tough. I'm going through a lot of things that I'm having to overcome and fight through. But I'm gonna be a better person, and again, I'm gonna be a great husband to say.
What are we gonna see in the upcoming issue, the episodes? Anything?
It's gonna be very interesting. A lot of the things that you're asking is gonna be answered.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good show. Okay. It's a very, very good show.
So you don't regret being on the show at all?
I ain't gonna be honest right now.
You can't be honest.
I can't. I can't right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I thank God for the position that I'm in right now, though. Okay. Because I can't change it, so thank God for the position that I'm in.
And then your relationship with the brothers, with the other other guys and stuff is cool. Everything's good.
We're working on that. Again, like that's something that you'll see on the upcoming episode. But yeah, we're working on it. I think that all real friendships, all relationships, I mean, it's the same thing. Relationships, all relationships, you're gonna go through something. And again, if those people are worth being your friends, if you know that there are real people, I mean, keep them around, keep them as your friends. But people know who their friends are. They know people know who real people are.
Oh, so I appreciate you spending some time with us here as Sister to Sister.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I hope we get to talk again. Janelle is one of my very best babies. I love her.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I love this girl very, very much. Very smart, very beautiful. I love her. So thank Janelle for introducing us, and hope to talk to you again.
Definitely.
Okay.
If you ever have anything going on up there now, invite us up.
I will. I'll let you know. And we do have things going on.
There we go.
Besides the corona, please be careful.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Do you guys have snow right now?
Yeah, well, it's kind of we have snow. We had a lot of snow the other day. Oh, yeah. You like the snow?
Okay. It's something that I've enjoyed playing in the snow with my children. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you're not filming, what are you doing? Are you taking care of the kids? What do you do for pastime?
Yeah, well, Melody and I, we switch out the kids. Like I have them for a week, then she have them for a week. Mm-hmm. But business, working on products, working on homes, building houses and things of that nature. So yeah, but this TV thing is new to me. So and that bring on different opportunities.
Yes, it will.
So yeah. So the product is key now. So I'm getting off into that.
I wish you and your family and everyone the best. Okay, stay in touch.
Thank you so much.
If you ever want to share anything, all right? Thanks so much.
I appreciate your time.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.